Morning, it's Patsy. So I've come on today to show a new deck that I got last night, and I've been waiting for this one, and I thought I'd pop on today and share it with you. You'll have to excuse the nose if it's looking a bit red. I think my allergies are playing up this morning. Anyway, the tarot is the Tarot of 78 Doors, which is the Scarabeo deck. And it says in the back, 78 doors that can provide us the key for entering the most distant and secret places of our heart. The artwork is by Antonella Platano, and the deck is by Pietro Aligo, if I pronounced that right. But yeah, so like I say, it's a low Scarabeo, so you get your little white book, what's in so many languages, even the cards have got the languages on. But yeah, there's a little bit at the front. It says introduction, Tarot of the 78 Doors. And it sort of starts with, there is no day in our lives in which we don't use a door. We continuously enter and exit through doors, and we are so used to seeing them we have forgotten of their strong symbolic value. And there's a bit more sort of, but I can't read all of that. Then it says keys. A key accompanies a door. It's not important if it is small or large, gold or covered with rust. It must be the right one. The key is by definition the object with which to open or close, and as such is the symbol of power for accessing various places of states of consciousness. To this meaning we add to bind or to free. In an even more profound sense, the key is a precise reference to the boundaries between conscious and unconscious, representing initiation and knowledge. And then it goes on a bit more, and then it says the double meaning of doors. We can enter or exit through a door. It can be opened or closed. In the same way, the cards of this deck have dual meanings. The meaning is generally negative when the door is closed. It can be considered a physical or mental barrier that keeps us from moving forward. It is inflexibility, withdrawal, not communicating with others. It does not let energy flow naturally. What can we do when faced with an obstructed door? There are various possibilities. You could forcibly demolish it, or you could find another door, or reflect and find the key that will open it. When the meaning is positive, the door is generally open and represents overcoming an obstacle. We can catch sight of what is on the other side of it to represent vision, increased knowledge. The door is also the first for knowledge, the desire to change, to observe with your own eyes. Opening the door is also opening the mind, listening to the heartbeat, thinking about the past to create the future, and finally looking inside ourselves and opening up to others. So that is a little bit about the actual deck itself. Then we go on to the card meanings. So there's the backs, which is the door and the keys. So like I said, it's less Scarabeo, so it's good cardstock. I like the Scarabeo cardstock, but this one does have the languages around the side. So we do have the Fool here, and he's got the key in his hand. But, you know, he doesn't know where that fits. He doesn't know which direction he's going to go to find that door that it fits, but he's going to take the risk anyway. So that's the kind of thing that this deck is about the keys and the doors. And then we have the Magician. I do like this High Priestess with a magic crystal ball and her tarot cards and on there, as well as a book. So I do like that. Then we have the Empress, and she is also standing in front of the door, and that door is opened. And I love the fact that there's children there as well. Then we have the Hierophant. Not the Hierophant, sorry, the Emperor. I was looking at it, I was thinking, that's not the Hierophant, no, the Emperor, sorry about that. This one's the Hierophant. Then we have the Lovers, having his palm read there. Then we have the Chariot, which is like a complete different change of imagery. Chariot. It's a kind of a mixture between sort of like the older style like you get here for the Emperor, And then, you know, then we get things like the Chariot, but I don't mind that. Number 8 is Justice in this deck. So we have the Justice there. And then we have the Hermit, the Wheel, and then Strength is in position 11. The Hanged Man, and Death. I love how that gate's open at the back, so the doorway's open there. Then we have Temperance and the Devil. The Tower. And we have the Star and the Sun. The Moon, sorry. I quite like that how she looks like she's pregnant there, walking along that beach. And there's the sun. I was looking at the sun when I said, there's the sun. Judgment. And then the World. I do think these are going to need to be trimmed. So we now go on to the cups, or the chalices as it's called in this, and we have the Ace and the 2, 3, 4 of cups, and we have the 5 of cups. That door's burning. We have the 6 and the 7, 8, the 9 of cups, and the 10 of cups. The Page, which is the Knave of cups, the Knight, the Queen, and the King, who's a merman. Is the merman. So that is the chalices. So now we're going on to the Pentacles. And there she is, the 8 of Pentacles, and she's got a nice bunch of keys there. She looks, there's quite a few there, it's a bunch. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 3, the 4, 5. Obviously this one's more to do with the health side of the 5 of Pentacles. I love this 6 of Pentacles, a basket of food and toys there left by somebody doing good for a family who's obviously in need. So I do like that, the 6 of Pentacles. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. She stood in the doorway. The workers are on the field there. There's that 8. The 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles with the tree house. Then we have the Knave, the Knight, the Queen. I love these two, just popping its head round the door, and the King of Pentacles. So that's the Pentacles. And then we go on to the Wands. So we have the Ace, two, the 3 lighthouse there, and is also holding fire to get. Then we got the 4, the 5 of Wands. It looks like it's going to knock that door down, or the boundaries, you know, it's like a brick wall bricking up that doorway, and he's got his sledgehammer in his hand, he's got to knock that down. And then we have the 6 of Wands, 7, 8 of Wands, lots of different keys along the table, 9, and then we have the 10 of Wands. That's a different kind of 10 of Wands, that one. I'll have to have a good look at that one. Then we have the Page, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and then the King with Stonehenge behind him. So that's the Wands, and then we'll go on to the final suit of the Swords. So we have the Ace. I love that how it's in a maze. I love this Two of Swords. Sometimes we have to make choices of the heart, even if they're difficult to make. Then we have the Three. She's got a doll in her hands that she's sticking the pins in. And we have the Four, the Five of Swords, Six of Swords, the Seven. Again, that's something I'm going to have to look at that. You know, you often see that Seven of Swords where he's sneaking away with some of the swords underneath, and where he's dropping them, and sometimes, and that's quite a different take on it, so I'd have to have a look at that. The 8, I love the 9, trapped in this cage. The 10, having a bit of acupuncture there by the look of it. Then we have the Page, the Knight, and charge his way through that door. The Queen, and finally the King. So that is the Tarot of the 78 Doors. And there was just something about this deck that I really liked when I saw it being used, and I really like it now. I've seen it. There's a couple of cards I'm sort of like, that's a different take, but I'll sit with it and use it for a while, and I'm sure it'll be great. You know, I've been looking forward to getting this. So if you have this deck, you'll have to let me know what you think and how you get on with it. But there's the backs. It's Los Scarabeo, and I'm going to enjoy playing with this today. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.